Order my step in your word. Order my step in your word. Thy word is a lamp unto thy feet, and a light unto thy path. My God, my Lord, your power is too great for me. Your weapon is too strong for me. How great is your faithfulness? The power of God and his weapon against man. Man can block other man's weapons, but there is no weapon that any man can use to block the weapon of God. There is no device in this world that a man can use to block the weapon of God. Man is smart. Man is the smartest creature on earth, but still, there's no weapon he can come up with to destroy the weapon of his creator. In other words, your weapons cannot really save any life. But clearly, I will agree with you that it will take others' lives. The Bible says if we mark iniquity against man, none of us can stand. Like I said before, righteousness is the hardest thing to teach. But we have to go through the barriers with fire. We have to go through it. But we still have to push. We still have to teach. We still have to preach. We still have to help each other out. We still have to get there. We still have to preach love and not hate. We have to help each other out day by day. None of us have it all together. Even the most anointed man of God. We all have sometimes they just don't tell their story, what they're going through. There are many people run to them, go to them, looking for them to help them. But even them have a master themselves. If they tell them many of their problems they're going through every day, we just look at them. I don't care how big the church is and how powerful they think that minister is. Believe me, he's going through many things. He's going through many trials himself, many tribulations. But as they said, the government up on his shoulder. He have to stand up. He can't show weakness because that's the reason why God gave him that position. As I said, weak heart can't serve God. But we are in a time of ignorance. The food of grace is no longer serving in man's plate anymore. Because man turned away from the blessings of the Lord our God. And so tonight, I have to ask God to help me to pray for some souls. As I said later on, I'll be praying for people because there's many people out there. And many of us struggle. Many of us still hold on with the spirit of Job. Many of us believe in God until a dying day. We can't give up. But we only can ask our brothers and sisters, the one that's not lost. We got to pray against the spirit of Baal. We got to pray against this witchcraft spirit, division, spell, black magic. The Bible tells us that we take dominion over them, we're the head and not the tail. We must believe in this until our dying day. That God is still alive and is well. And we pray in a just God. And there's no good deed go unpunished. So everyone have to pay. Even the ones that they died, the bones shall live up. And they must answer to their deed. The Bible says, a man that take a man's blood, man shall take his blood. But we have to pray, brothers and sisters, for all of us come together. And pray for our souls. Pray for our children. Pray for our loved ones. Pray for our ancestors and everything that they have done wrong. Ask God, please forgive them, have mercy upon their soul through a generation and bondage and ties and what they have done. So we have to ask God to find favor in us. Take away whatever curse, whatever deed that they have done, that they don't fall upon our own and our children. Because with your hands, if you do wickedness, it's going to come up to your children. And if you do, but I know this for a fact, every man have love in them. Even the one that say they are the most dangerous man, they are the wickedest man, they are the gunman. Everyone have love in them. Because I promise you, there's somebody that they love. There's somebody they will cry for if anything happened to that person. So they have love. So I pray for each and every one of us tonight. As I say, my journey been long. I came a far way to many different people that I know. And some of them suffer greatly. You understand? But I come to a point now, I feel like we need to speak for righteousness. Because the world, as David said, is unstable. And there's so many things that are going on in this world. But there's so much of us still suffering. Burdens, yoke, bondage, curse, whatever obstacles we face every day. But I want to pray for the man and the woman of the church with integrity, who still have integrity, the deacon, the pastor, the ministers, who still have integrity, hold on to the integrity that God has given to them. That I pray for the integrity. I pray for the integrity to come back up in the church. I pray for the minister to bring integrity back. That their soul is not for sale. That there's no amount of money and no deception can come to them. Because it don't make sense you get it today and tomorrow you're on a great pain and a great sorrow and a great suffering. You wish you didn't do the things. But today we have a difference. We can make changes in our life. We can make changes in our life. It's not too late for us to make changes. We can call upon God and say, help me, Lord. Help me. Now wait till we're back against the wall. Like Marcus Garvey would say, black man will never know themselves until they're back against the wall. Don't wait till it's too far to say, help me, God. Help me. I need you. Just cast a burden unto God and he will deal with it. Just come to him. Speak with him. Make a friend. Go in your closet and pray to him. Take time for him. It don't matter what the circumstances of the situation is. Just go to him because he's listening to you. He's closer than any brother, closer than any friend that you can only imagine. But the Bible says, if God be for us, who can be against us? Because many of us would have fallen victim. But because we have God protecting us, we don't go to certain place. And there's sometimes your spirit come and warn in you. And if only you could listen to your spirit when he's speaking to you. So many of us are fall victim because of circumstances. Man, woman, boy, child. Many of us because of the life that we maybe have, our circumstances. And I know it because I live it on both shore. So I can understand, I can relate it to all of it. Because I can tell you, in the city, you have to love the people. Because believe me, if they respect you, they protect you. I've been around it. And they will not make nobody harm you. If you know, you keep your mouth. And the Bible says, who that keep his mouth, keep his life. And it's so true. You have to pay attention to your own business. But if you can say good, just say good and keep it moving. Leave people business, mind your own. We are in a time. We are in war time. Spiritual manipulation. Destroying our brothers and sisters every day. We're the Israelite, just like I said, I'm from the house of Benjamin, so I know who I am. I'm from a tribe. I'm from the 12th tribe. So no one can fool me and tell me anything. I'm God, hand-picked, made. I trust God with everything. My life, everything. If you tell me right now if you die for God, I'm going to tell you, say yes. If you say God is alive and it's what I tell you, say God is alive. You say you're going to kill me, I say just go ahead. Because I believe in God that way. Because he protect me all this time in my life. And believe me, he say he'll never leave you or forsake you. And believe me, you just have to get yourself right with God. Because I say that's the only thing can save a man. Because there's no gun, no other power can save no man. I yet to see that. As if somebody shoot up somebody gun, but the business and he come back. And the same gun come kill you. Or you kill somebody else. But when God powers, he will make a man see you and afraid not even come near you. He will just fear you and you never do just that. Because you have that spirit. The grace of God is upon you. And just have to walk steadfast in him. Brothers and sisters, I'm telling you every day today. We all scatters all over the place. It doesn't matter what denomination we are in. It doesn't matter which place we go to or whatever. Just call upon God. Just continue to worship him. Believe in him. Give our life and turn our soul over to him. Because he's the only one can protect us. He's the only one can lead us out of the situation that we're in right now. Because right now, even church, some of the things that I don't like. I love what church where pastors speak and teach and true faith. True. It doesn't matter which one you go to. But I don't like to see man and people fall down, kick foot, and that's nonsense. That's a lie. That's a spirit of Baal. You're going some places, you're using some kind of spirit that is not God. Because as much as you read back in the days, you don't see nobody is on a minister. And all of them was teachers and preachers. And so I want to see that. I don't want to see man a walk man and step on man no, that is not God business. I don't want to see that kind of thing in a church. And a lot of things in the church gone, yes, but we can pray to bring back the fire in the belly, into the ministry, into the church. Bring the souls back to God. It's not too late. We need that. Our people have died. Believe in that. Many have suffered. And we ourselves is no different. We have to believe there's God. And He's still here. And no matter what we do in this life, we have to worship Him and honor Him. And every day we get up, we have to thank Him same way. You understand? As I said before many times, I've been many places, see people, great suffering, sufferation, starvation, manipulation. I said in one video, where there's poverty, there's wealth, and it's so true. A man create that system for whatever reason. You understand? Man, some of them want kingship, and they want you bow and praise them because they like to feel good about themselves and call them all kind of name and worship them instead of worship God. Sometimes man get to the position where they feel that they are God themselves. And when you come to them, you have to bow to them and say all kind of things to them. But man, there's no man in the face of this earth is God. None. 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 I don't care which church, which synagogue, whatever. He's still not God. Does something happen to him, he's still running to go to the doctor and he call upon God himself. And if sickness come to him, you see him cry just like you. He bleed blood just like you. So you're just human. You just have a position that one may look up to. Because all of us, sometimes we empty out looking for leadership. Sometimes when one of those good leaders come, we're looking forward to. At the end of the day, politics take over. But we still can't be dismayed despite of all of that. We still have to come together and still trust God and worship God. For our children, so our children can have a better future. For our families, so all of us can have a better future. We are the children of the Most High God, and we can't forget that. Don't care, like I said, whatever church we're going to, whether mass we go to or whatever. There's only one God, one aim, one destiny. And we just have to hold on to that. I love everybody. There's no hate in my heart towards no man. I don't see the man that don't have a reason to hate him. For what? Hate is not in my book. But I pray to God, as David says, if there's any iniquity in me, then you pull it out of me. Because I don't want it happening in my heart towards any man. I want to understand that in my life. Because man's device is the greatest. Man device are finding